Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Feyi Mac and I make videos on living in Canada as a new immigrant and how to get here for those that are looking to get here, okay? So yes, thank you for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed this video. Today I'm going to be talking about why everybody is moving to Canada. Like, I've been getting questions. How is Canada? Why are people moving to Canada?
What is there? Is there money on the trees? Like, are they just plucking money on the trees? Like, what is it? Why? What is going on there? Are they giving free money? What is happening? Is it like, why? What is happening?
Today, all those questions will be answered. All those questions will be answered, and I'm going to be giving you the top reasons why I feel, my personal opinion, why I feel everyone is moving to Canada. So stay tuned to the end and I hope you really enjoy this video and learn one or two things from here. Disclaimer, this video is not to convince anybody to move to Canada. I'm not here to convince you to move to Canada. I'm here to help you solidify your choices and make informed decisions. And for those that just didn't really know or think about it, that want to gather information about what is going on in Canada, this video is for you. I'm here to help you and give you all the information, but not to convince you that Canada is the best thing ever, because it may not be. So number one reason why people are moving to Canada and why I moved to Canada is it's a sane environment. It's not perfect. There's crime. There's racism. Yes, I said it. There is racism, right? I have personal experiences, but it is generally a sane environment. Depending on what country you're coming from, you know. So for me, I'm from Nigeria, right? And in Nigeria, you're your own government. Do you understand? Electricity, water, everything, infrastructure, you have to create for yourself. And I did not want that. I didn't want to be in a country where I didn't have my government, you know, working for me. And so I decided to move. It's a sane environment. It's safe. Yeah, it's pretty safe. I mean, there's crime everywhere, but it's pretty safe. It's pretty nice. The people are pretty nice. So yes, that is one reason. It's a sane environment and it's very serene and nice. Next is free healthcare. A few countries have free healthcare and Canada is one of them. As a Canadian resident or a permanent resident, you get free healthcare. Your taxes cover those, okay? So in as much as the taxes are high, you're seeing the result of your taxes working for you. You go to the hospital, you walk out without paying any money. And you know, the first time that happened to me and I just walked out without paying anything, I felt like I was robbing the hospital. Like, are you telling me I won't pay for a registration card? Do you understand? So your taxes will work for you and you get free healthcare. Medications are not free. Some specific tests are not free, but in general, there's free healthcare in Canada and it's in all the different provinces. So it doesn't matter where you go. And the next point is the power of the Canadian passport. A lot of people don't know that when you land in Canada as a permanent resident, you only have to be here for 3 years out of 5 years to be able to qualify to apply for citizenship and get your passport. The passport allows you to travel to over 183 countries visa-free. Let that sink in. If you're, you know, from Nigeria or, you know, any other country that's developing, you understand the frustration of applying for visas to go to, like, literally almost every country. I know there are some countries that we can go to visa-free, but it's frustrating. Like, you can actually get your passport within 3 years of landing in Canada as a permanent resident. A lot of people don't know that, and I'm surprised. Like, you know, when you tell them about citizenship, they're like, oh, that was fast. They thought it was like the US where some people have to wait years and years and years. No, within 3 years of being a permanent resident living in Canada, you get your Canadian passport. And that is one reason why people are moving here as well, because it's pretty straightforward. The next reason why people are moving to Canada is because they know that Canada is very welcoming to new immigrants. Canada wants them. It's simple. Canada has an aging population right now, and it actually relies on immigration to keep the economy running. Immigration is one of the top factors, you know, in the success of the Canadian economy. So it's very important for them to take people in highly skilled workers that can come in, pay taxes, and keep things going, right? A lot of people are, retiring or nearing retirement, and the workforce needs a boost. So it's very important for them to continue taking people in who can come with special skills, highly demanded skills, and actually keep the workforce booming. Here's a clip of the Minister of Immigration reacting to some of the changes in the US regarding certain kinds of visas. As you may know, some of those visas have been put on pause for now, so Canada is basically reacting to that and telling people to come to Canada. Like, do you understand what it means for the Prime Minister of a country, for the Minister of Immigration of a country to invite people to come to Canada? You just have to make sure that you're qualified, right? As long as you're qualified, you're wanted, and you will feel wanted when you get here.
But I also want to be clear with your viewers that in Canada, we believe that immigration is going to spring our economic recovery out of this global pandemic. We have a plan in place that looks to leverage the best and the brightest from around the world. We've got pathways like the Express Entry Program and the Global Talent Stream, which will help bring entrepreneurs, engineers, innovators. We've also got pathways for manual laborers and skilled laborers and those who are contributing to our most urgent needs in our agricultural sector in the short term.
And relating to that as well, why Canada needs more people is because of the size of the country, compared to the population of the country. Canada is the second largest or third largest, depending on what indices you're looking at, country in the world. Okay? It's the second or third largest country in the world, and it has only about 35 million people living here. Can you put that in perspective? Like, I don't know how I can describe that for you. Ontario alone is bigger than the whole of Nigeria. Do you understand? It's I don't know how I can put it in perspective, but the land mass here is it's huge. It's a huge country, and it has very few people. So you can understand why the government would try to bring more people in to actually occupy the space and boost the economy, come with, build industries, build businesses, and hire people. So that's very important to note. Another reason why people are moving to Canada is for better opportunities in their jobs. Now, this is a bit of a hit or miss because some people are doing exceedingly well in their careers in their home country, and then they come here and they're not able to find the same kind of opportunities that they had in their home countries. On the other hand, there are people who were stuck in certain roles in their country, and when they moved here, they were able to actually advance in their careers. So some people move here just for better opportunities with regards to jobs and income, household income, as well as sometimes educational opportunities as well. The standard of education here is very high, so a lot of people come here to study, and most people that come here to study just end up staying back because there's a pathway to permanent residency for them. Another reason why people would choose to move to Canada is because of the level of multiculturalism. It's very, very diverse here. A lot of funding is put into actually, promoting immigration, promoting diversity and inclusion here, and even in the workplaces as well. You're going to find that a lot. So definitely Canada embraces immigrants, embraces, diversity and inclusion, and is very, very happy to have you here, especially as a skilled immigrant who can help boost their economy, like I said before. Another point is that Canada has the 10th largest economy in the world. So it's very important for some people to actually be in a country that actually has, a little bit of world power, I would say. I mean, it's not the US, right? But some people would actually move to Canada just because it has a very good economy. Also, depending on the country you're coming from, I mean, many of my viewers are actually watching from West Africa. You cannot compare the political climate, okay? So Canada has a very stable, democratic political climate that, you don't have any unrest, right, regarding the political situation and all of that. So that is another reason why some people would actually leave their home country to come here, especially, countries that have very, very special kinds of government, okay? Let me just say that. Now, let me just emphasize that Canada is not for everybody. This video, again, is for people who are considering or just needed to make up their minds about moving to Canada. I've been here for 4.5, going on 5 years now, and I'm really enjoying it. That's why I'm doing these videos for you, to actually serve as a resource to people who are planning to move here or who have been thinking about moving here. Again, it is not to convince anybody that Canada is the best country in the world. It's not. It might be to me. But it's not. Of course, we have different views on life. Some people would regret moving, some people wouldn't. Some people, it makes sense for some to move and it doesn't make sense for some to move. Please let me know in the comment section if you're in Canada and I didn't actually cover your reason for moving. I want this to be a conversation. Let me know what your reason was for moving to Canada. And if you're also not yet in Canada or you're considering coming to Canada, let me know what your reason is for considering moving to Canada. I really want this to be a conversation. I want to hear your point of view. Please let me know. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and also turn on the post notification bell so that you're aware when I post new videos. Kindly share this video with your friends. You don't know who might find it helpful. Thanks again for tuning in today, and I'll see you in my next video.